Today I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing with you our top 10 food picks in Taiwan. As you know, we went to Taiwan during our winter vacation, so be sure to check out our daily vlogs along with our top 5 night market picks. So let's get started!
When planning for our trip to Taiwan, one thing more than all the others stood out: food. After watching countless YouTube videos, travel documentaries, and reading about signature dishes, we knew that food was an important part to any trip to Taiwan. Good quality food can be found almost anywhere, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg to get it. There is just such a wide array of food offerings in this great country, and we never had the same food twice, with the only exception being night market fried chicken. Although we did the majority of our eating at local night markets, we ate a lot of our lunches and a few dinners at more traditional establishments. In most cases, we had researched the food we ate, but oftentimes we stumbled upon a hidden gem that took us completely by surprise. There were only a few times when we were disappointed, which is a testament to the quality and variety of Taiwanese cuisine. Making this list turned out to be really difficult because we ate so much great food, but these are the things that stood out to us. So, without further ado, here are our top 10 foods that you need to try in Taiwan. We'd like to start off this list with a few honorable mentions. These really aren't specific dishes as they are more restaurants, and although they're honorable mentions, this doesn't detract from the high quality and delicious flavors to be had. Our first honorable mention, Chun Shui Teng, is the birthplace and king of high-class bubble tea. The extensive menu offers a wide array of different and varied bubble teas to try, and more snacks and entrees than one could possibly need. I had the mango tea with coconut jellies, while Caleb tried the signature classic black tea with boba, and let me tell you, we were not disappointed. We snacked on fried taro fritters and brown sugar mochi while enjoying our tea in the quaint and quiet restaurant. There are multiple locations spread throughout the country, so although we went to one of the many locations in Taichung, you can sample these delicious eats in almost any major hub in Taiwan. Honorable mention number 2 is Din Tai Fung. Din Tai Fung was one place we were extremely excited to try during our visit to Taipei. We had heard so much hype and attention given to this place that we made it a high priority to visit. As I'm sure you can tell with it only being an honorable mention, it fell a bit short of the hysteria. Don't get me wrong, we really enjoyed our xiaolong bao. However, when we compiled this list, it was hard to put in front of the many other foods we ate. The deciding factor was when we asked ourselves, would we go back? And we found ourselves wanting the other food in this top 10 list more. It was also a bit pricey when compared to most Taiwanese food, and the wait to eat can be downright insane. We had to visit the Taipei 101 location 3 times before we got in, because the first 2 visits had wait times over 2 hours. Coming in at number 10 is traditional Taiwanese breakfast. This can be enjoyed from any number of places in Taiwan, but we chose to eat at Si-Hai Soy Milk King after having watched a video from Mikey Chen's Strictly Dumpling YouTube channel. The pure taste of fresh, warm soy milk combined with the Taiwanese fried dough made for a simple but memorable meal. We also ordered the savory soy milk, which turns into more of a chunky soup. It was surprisingly delicious and shouldn't be missed just because of looks. This place is also open after breakfast, so if you're craving these eats later in the day, they can accommodate. Caleb enjoyed this meal more than I did, but we both would recommend making this a stop during a trip to Taiwan. Number 9 is night market fried chicken. As I said before, this was the only exception to food that we had more than once. We first had it at Flower Night Market in Tainan, and then later had a slightly different version at Shilin Night Market. If we went solely on the chicken from Flower Market, it wouldn't have made the top 10. That one was good with a sweet crust, but was a bit soggy and had pesky bones throughout. The version we're really ranking is from Shilin. Located at one of the ends of the market is Hot Star Fried Chicken. This stall is easy to find with their bright blue sign and long line of hungry customers. We had to wait a bit of time in line ourselves, but it was well worth it. This chicken was crispy, savory, and downright delicious. It was also huge and not expensive at all, coming in at 55 new Taiwanese dollars. Make sure to get yours with a little extra spicy seasoning. You'll be glad you did. Number 8 is actually not one particular dish, but rather the vast array of milk teas from every nook and cranny in Taiwan. From Earl Grey to green tea, oolong to Darjeeling, classic black tea to chocolate, the Taiwanese have perfected the art of milk tea. We never found ourselves far from these varieties, and during our entire trip, we never went a day without drinking this sweet, life-giving thirst quencher. We got most of our teas from 7-Eleven and Family Mart, but I'm sure there are other teas that we missed. Make trying the different milk tea varieties a part of your Taiwanese experience. Number 7 is another recommendation from Mikey Chen. Yongkang beef noodle soup is an absolute joy for your taste buds and food to warm your soul. Not overly fatty and extremely filling, this soup should appeal to just about anybody out there who likes a good bowl of soup. The beef was incredibly tender, and we found that our bowls had plenty of meat. We both had the classic beef tendon soup, but Yongkang also offers other varieties with different cuts of meat, some of which may be for the more adventurous eaters. This should be on anyone's short list of must-eats while in Taipei. Number 6 is the pork gua bao, otherwise known as the Taiwanese burger. We ate this at the Xiqing night market in Hualien, but that night our camera tragically died just after getting to the market. All we have to show for this delicious treat is this picture from our cell phone, but trust us when we say it was delicious. Succulent pork, pickled vegetables, sweet spicy mustard are all wrapped into this delicately soft bread. Think pita meets white sandwich bread meets partially baked biscuit dough. I know it sounds a little strange, but it is divine. This food can be eaten in plenty of places throughout Taiwan, but the version they're whipping up in Hualien would give any a run for its money. Number 5 is pork lu rou fan at Jin Feng. This humble establishment first caught our attention after watching Mark Wiens eat here. This dish comes across as very simple, but it really packs a punch. The pork is fatty and delicious, and you can tell that it's been simmering away for half the day in their special concoction of herbs and spices. Combined with their delicious water morning glory, it makes for a light meal. You'd probably need a few bowls to feel completely satisfied. Nevertheless, this is a must-eat. This next one is hard to pinpoint whether or not it's specifically Taiwanese, but number 4 is the green onion pancakes that you can find at almost every night market. These pancakes are otherworldly, and I don't think I've had anything quite like it. If I could only choose one word to describe this food, it would be crispy-licious. Expertly prepared and served in a warm paper bag with wooden skewers, we were blown away by how delicious this turned out to be. We didn't expect it to put out such flavor, and one of our biggest regrets was that we only ate one. We highly recommend finding one of these pancakes. Now we come to our top 3. These could really be interchangeable because they are just that good, but number 3 is none other than Taiwan's famous mango snow ice. Nothing says quintessential Taiwanese dessert like this sweet treat. A mountain of milky shaved ice topped with sweet mango and a dollop of mango ice cream goes a long way on a hot day. Although we visited in December, this dessert was just as appreciated. Words simply can't do this dessert justice, so I will just let the video speak for us.
Wow.
It's really cold.
Wow. That is so good. All you mango lovers out there, this is a must. Oh my gosh.
Number 2 is really any fresh seafood grilled on an open flame, but in particular the fresh prawns to be had from Liuhe Night Market in Kaohsiung. Watching the ladies scoop out fresh live prawns, skewer them right in front of us, and grill them to perfection made it all the more satisfying. With just a little sprinkle of sea salt, these prawns needed nothing more to deliver their delicious flavor. We blinked and before we knew it, they were gone. Fresh seafood always tends to be a little pricier compared to other night market fare, but it's always worth the extra cost. If you find yourself near fresh prawns in Taiwan, stop what you're doing and order up a batch. You will not be disappointed. And last but certainly not least is the almost indescribable cheese bread from the old time flavor at Shilin Night Market. This was one of those foods that completely catches you off guard. Even now, I'm thinking about the sweet, warm, cheesy, buttery goodness. Think pound cake with a layer of American cheese mixed into a loaf of fresh baked white bread. Of all the foods we ate in Taiwan, this special loaf stands out as our favorite. Certainly not what you'd expect from a top 10 list of foods in Taiwan, I know. You just have to try it to believe it.
So there you have it, our top 10 food picks in Taiwan. As usual, if there's anything that you think that we should add to this list, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be rolling out new videos every Tuesday and Friday. See you next time!